The Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, is a law that allows the government to negotiate lower prices for some drugs covered by Medicare, the health insurance program for elderly and disabled Americans. The law aims to save billions of dollars for taxpayers and patients by reducing the high costs of prescription drugs in the U.S. However, not everyone is happy with this law. Merck, one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, has sued the U.S. government over the IRA, claiming that it violates its constitutional rights and threatens its innovation and sales. Merck is heavily reliant on its blockbuster drugs, such as Januvia for diabetes and Keytruda for cancer, which generate billions of dollars in revenue every year. These drugs are likely to be targeted by the IRA in 2026 and 2028 respectively, when they will be eligible for price negotiation with Medicare. This means that Merck could face significant cuts in its profits and market share if it has to accept lower prices for its products or pay a tax if it refuses to negotiate. Merck argues that the IRA is unconstitutional because it coerces the company to provide its drugs at government-set prices, which amounts to taking its private property without just compensation. Merck also claims that the IRA violates its free speech rights by forcing it to sign an agreement that it does not agree with after the negotiation. Merck says that the IRA will harm its ability to invest in research and development of new and innovative treatments for patients. The U.S. government defends the IRA as a necessary and lawful reform that will benefit millions of Americans who struggle to afford their medications. The government says that the IRA does not force drug makers to negotiate or sell their products at any price, but rather gives them a choice between accepting a reasonable offer or paying a tax. The government also says that the IRA will not stifle innovation, but rather encourage drug makers to focus on developing truly novel and valuable drugs that can compete in the market. The outcome of Merck's lawsuit could have major implications for the future of drug pricing and innovation in the U.S. If Merck wins, it could freeze Medicare drug prices and hurt seniors who rely on them. If Merck loses, it could pave the way for more price negotiations and savings for Medicare and other payers. The case is expected to be litigated all the way to the Supreme Court if necessary.